Hey guys, I'm going to do a demonstration where I start a Kinetic type project. Things are already set up, but I've got this list of 5 steps. I think you can follow and utilize this for many different types of projects. But let's take a look at the first step. It says split up sentence into layers. Well, in my After Effects project, I do have an audio clip in here already, and I'm going to play it.
You stay classy, San Diego.
The audio file is "You Stay Classy, San Diego," and if you guys take a look at my screen, I already have these text layers split up. Okay, so I've completed step number 1 for you guys already in this project file, and it's available on the server. So I've split up the sentence into layers already. What I'm going to do next is use Shift with the numbers on the top of the keyboard to set markers in After Effects. These markers give me a visual to know exactly what frame that these words are supposed to come on the screen. So let me move my timeline a little bit up to this first bump. And I can see frame 13 is when "You Stay" comes in. So I'm going to hit Shift 1 and put a marker right there. At frame 24,
Classy, San Diego.
the audio track says classy, so I'll hit Shift 2 for the word classy to come in. At frame 36, those are these last 3 bumps here.
San Diego.
Frame 36 is when the audio says San Diego, so I hit Shift 3, and those are my 3 markers. What I'm going to do is adjust the final look of these text layers. Guys, utilize your selection arrow, and when you highlight a text layer, use the upper right hand corner to adjust the size of the word. If you grab a different corner, your text might freak out. So I highly recommend just using the upper right corner. Okay, let me skip back a little bit. You'll see that there is a green solid here. Okay, there's also a black solid. And you're probably wondering why the size of this composition is 3000 by 3000. Well, what I'm going to do is utilize this black solid as an alpha inverted matte so that it creates a hole. And then when I hit the letter T and turn down the opacity, I now have a tinted region on the outside. This is going to help me know exactly where to move my text to stay just outside of the screen. For example, I'm setting up the final look. I'm setting up the final look of my text layers. So "You Stay" needs to be kind of small. The word "classy" is way too big, so let me highlight it. Grab the upper right hand corner. Maybe I wanted it to be rotated a little bit. And then the word "San Diego" is too big. Let me move that into place. Resizing it with the upper right hand corner and then dragging the text layer down in here. Okay, this is the final look. "You Stay" looks like it's a little bit too high up. I'm going to lower that and slide it over. Okay, this is my final look, and I'm going to select all 3 of these text layers, and hitting the letter P will show the position attribute. Shift R adds rotation to that list, and then Shift S shows the scale. What I'm going to do is keyframe position, scale, and rotation for all 3 of these layers, and then look at how I slide my keyframes over to the corresponding marker. Okay, I'm skipping to markers by using 1, 2, or 3, and then I drag select these keyframes and slide them over. Guys, these 3 keyframes symbolize the final position of each word, and it's in sync with the audio clip. Okay, step 4 was setting position, rotation, and scale keyframes, and then finally I'm on step number 5, where I'm going to go back in time by hitting page up I'm going to go 4 frames back in time, and then I'm going to move my words off screen. This is called animating backwards. So I'm on marker number 1 when the audio says you stay. I hit page up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. There's the word you stay. I'm going to move it off screen. Guys, let's use page down and test it out. Look at how the word's getting lowered. Okay, so I know it's working. I'm going to skip to marker number 2 by hitting the number 2. Let's hit page up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, going 4 frames back. The word classy needs to move off screen. So I'm just going to drag it with my selection tool diagonally off screen, just right into the tinted area, just off screen. And I can test out the motion here. See how it slides in diagonally? Okay, let's skip to marker number 3, back in time, 4 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the word San Diego needs to move off screen. I'm going to make it pop up from the bottom. And now I'm going to rewind my whole timeline. And when I hit play,
You stay classy, San Diego.
all right, that's a good first pass. Let's check it out again.
You stay classy, San Diego.
My text comes in just as the audio is heard. It comes in off screen. And because I animated backwards, it was very easy for me to just move the words out of the screen. And when I hit play, it's going to move forward in sync. Before I render, I'm going to right click on my composition and change the resolution from 3000 by 3000. That's huge. I'm going to change it to standard definition. That's the size of that green solid, 720 by 480. And there it is, ready to render. Okay guys, please use this video to practice on the After Effects file that was available in the server.